Hi, I'm Lindsey Dotson, and I am the Executive Director for the Downtown Development Authority here at the City of Charlevoix. So, how I got into historic preservation. I actually went to school, undergrad, at Grand Valley for pre-med. After I finished my degree, I ended up getting a job on Mackinaw Island, and it turned into a long-term situation where I worked for the Grand Hotel for 4 years. Kind of opened my eyes to a lot of other career options when I had wanted to go into the medical field for monetary reasons, and I had always liked history, but I was under the impression that if I got a degree in history that I had to teach. And I started to learn that there are other things you can do with a knowledge in history. And so I got my master's in historic preservation and ended up pursuing that. The community I was in before coming here, the two communities in contrast couldn't be more different. If you look at the socioeconomic status of the property owners and the businesses, and most of the downtown were vacant buildings, so it was a struggling downtown. And then coming here to this community, it was just a shock because all of the problems that I had been trying to solve in Metro Detroit in this community didn't exist here, just because the economy was so different. At the end of the day, here, there's still kind of the same premise of your downtown, even though it seems vibrant, if it's not serving the entire community equally, then there are still kind of the same problems to solve. I grew up downstate, but my grandfather was from Charlevoix. And so when I was a kid, I did come here to visit my aunt. And so I had some idea of what I was getting into when I moved here as an adult, but it had been a long time since I had visited. So I even had a false idea of what I was getting myself into. I just knew I wanted to live up north. I was excited, but I was under the impression that everyone was going to be retired and it was going to be boring in the winter. Almost immediately when I moved here, I found out I was wrong. There are tons and tons of young people here, young entrepreneurs, young people involved in our local government, on our city council. We have Mount McSaba, we have all these trails, there's events that happen, like all the restaurants and bars have specials that they don't have in the summertime. Like, there's plenty of things going on. Advice I would give a young professional looking to move to northern Michigan. There's a lot of different ways that I think you can make this happen for yourself. Almost everyone in all fields in this area right now are looking for someone that is talented, because we literally do not have enough people to fill all of the positions necessary for most businesses to maintain and or grow to that next phase that they want to. So if you want to move here, you will be able to find work. There's no questions asked about that. But the other thing that I would note is, one of the things that I love most about northern Michigan, and specifically Charlevoix, is that we have amazing opportunities to start businesses, and it's a really great place to do it because of the fact that our economy and our market, especially with the summer tourism being so strong, is pretty solid, I'll say. We have so many different organizations that help businesses grow, like Northern Lakes Economic Alliance and local municipal governments and chambers, and we are all here kind of helping each other out, and it's a great environment. Hi, my name is Lindsey Dotson, and I chose the North.